dark age of technology or the pre-fall Eldar, there just wasn't enough knowledge in the Forerunners to get a good picture. You could theorize all you want, but it'd be just that, theory, with a few scraps of information to go off of. I mean, the most you'd see are those shitty sentinels that go down in a few hits, or the Didax Promethean that can be taken down with 5.56 rounds. This is because you're never fighting the Forerunners in the Halo games. You're fighting a shadow of their shadow. In the Forerunner trilogy of the books, and even with some of what we can see in modern Halo games, they're shown as one of the most powerful sci-fi factions who've ever been written. At least before we start getting to things like the Zealeverse, where the Big Bang is weaponized into a mass-produced assault rifle. No, I'm not making that up. Why don't we get the elephant in the room out of the way first? No, not that one. In the blink of an eye, everything sentient in the galaxy is dead. Everything that isn't a Necron and maybe the Tyranids, depending on how close they are to the Flood, is just gone. You don't have to be traveling through the warp, you're dead. Depending on how you think it works, chaos could either be supercharged because of the rapid and simultaneous death across the galaxy would be racked with warp storms if not just have a whole new eye of terror created, or the chaos gods would all die out because everything feeding them just bit the dust. Either way, just about everything in the material world is gone. But here's something about the Halo array that if you haven't read the Forerunner trilogy, you might not know. As much as it was a weapon of last resort, that's at its highest power setting. Because you can fine-tune the level of destruction you'd like from it. It can be limited to only a single system or even planet. So as much as they were the final solution to the Flood, they're also just stupidly OP weapons without killing everyone in the galaxy. Got a planet you need for strategic reasons, but the guard has it fortified to hell and back, where the orcs are there in the usual orc number of yes. Not anymore. Press a few buttons and now you have a nearly empty rock. You could also directly encircle a planet with one because they're just so damn big. I don't know why you would want to do it, but it was a cool scene in the books when some ancient human realized he had a Tokyo drift when around Earth to stay alive. The Foreigners also have technology to cross the galaxy so well at the field it needs, so theoretically they could just float them in and come aboard later to their almost completely empty new galaxy. But galactic scale death machines aren't the only advantage they have, not even close. For example, every single Foreigner has a smart AI equivalent called an Ancilla in their bodysuit. Every last one of them. They range in power from help with daily tasks to commanding entire systems of other AI. Those bodysuits also make the Foreigners biologically immortal to the point that one of them dying is noticed as being a big deal. Before the Flood got to them anyways, but we'll get to that. In this regard, they're the pre-fall Elder without the psychic powers, except also their suits could still give them scientific psychic powers. Look at this bastard, he just force-pulled the Master Chief for shits and giggles. Speaking of Master Chief, you know his power armor, the apex of humanity's military technology, with shields and armor capable of taking a plasma around to the chest and just keeping on trucking? Nothing compared to the Foreigners. It was declared by Guilty Spark to be roughly the Foreigner equivalent of a hazmat suit. Not real armor, a hazmat suit. Even when he went from Mark 5 to 6 between the games, Guilty Spark was still like, why haven't you upgraded your armor reclaimer? Do you have that much of a death wish now that your blue stripper friend is gone? They had something colloquially called plasma jockeys by other Foreigners, which were engineers who had the job of taming stars for future engineering projects. They'd go in, make sure the star was going to have a solar rejection or anything that would ruin the day for any Foreigners nearby working on stuff, and just generally help the Foreigners use stars like massive intergalactic Legos. Doing this wasn't a massive Foreigner undertaking that required their entire species resources and knowledge to undertake. They sent in Steve from the IT department. This is what their miners did to get it ready for the engineers. They didn't even send the scientific masterminds to screw around with the stars. They could create pocket dimensions the size of a solar system, fill the entire thing with actual stuff so it's basically a planet the size of a star system, and then compress that space to be about the size of a football if you're not inside of it. They mastered the physical world in its entirety. I mean, like I said, the Halo rings were bigger than planets. They were regularly causing stars to go supernova with just their capital ships in the war against the Flood. Not grand super weapons like what the Necrons have. These were just their battleships. Their weaponry could also atomize almost anything that it hit. That one even got to read into the lore to find just playing the newer Halo games. There's a throwaway line in the Forerunner trilogy that they were powering the construction of an installation by tunneling to another universe and taking energy from it. This is a major plot point in how they're desperately trying to create the Halos to be the Flood and are turning to major scientific endeavors to do so. It's like a sentence and a half of dialogue about some guy's side project. Regarding the Halos themselves again, not only did they kill everything in the galaxy, the Foreigners completely reseeded the galaxy with life after they were gone. Such was their intelligence that they set up entire systems to take care of the galaxy even though they themselves were all but extinct. Oh, and those crappy Sentinels I mentioned earlier, they deploy those in the trillions. They made at least one entire planet out of nothing but Sentinels. Imagine enough robots to blot out the sky and force a planet into permanent darkness, and that's just a small portion of what the Foreigners could do. On top of all this, their starships are nearly immune to damage. I'm afraid I don't have fancy made-up metals like adamantite to impress you with. I just know that one took thousands of missiles and several railgun shots going at an appreciable fraction of the speed of light and didn't even get scratched. The cherry on top of all this is that they produce all of this at a galactic scale. They can go toe-to-toe with the Imperium industry and everything they have is just better. In fact, they could probably outshine the Imperium industry because 3 million worlds is better than 1 million. Though admittedly Forge worlds are not, so I'd say it's equal footing. I mean, they built an installation several times the size of a planet outside the galaxy for God's sake. The only thing that's done anything like that in 40K is the Catan, literal machine gods of the material world in the setting. Their stuff also lasts damn near forever and looks essentially mint condition. Take even the Necrons. Sometimes when they wake up, their programming is going a little bit wonky. Meanwhile, most pieces of Dark Age tech that the Imperium finds are either horribly broken or corrupted into near uselessness. If it is a fully functional STC, it's probably sabotaged by chaos or something. It's going to somebody keep her secrets the moment you build the design it gives you. Because as is well established, no one in the godforsaken universe of 40K is allowed to have nice things. Forerunner stuff, meanwhile, works as good as it did when it was first made 100,000 years after the fact. Someone said in a Discord I was in once that the Forerunners still weren't up to 40K because the Catan could drain energy like the Forerunner could. That's fair. And yes, I was that asshole who brought up an online debate about two universes fighting. Anyways, back on topic. There's several differences between what the Forerunners did and what the Catan did in this case. One, the Catan did it to species on worlds. The Forerunner could do it to entire universes, so there's a huge difference of scale. Two, understand what all of that would entail. The Forerunners didn't just eat something that was put in front of them. They had to tunnel to another reality entirely, create and set up a system to somehow get energy from that universe, and then turn that energy into something usable. And to further set the two apart, unlike the Catan absorbing the souls of the Necron tier, this was apparently such a minor detail, such a not worth talking about accomplishment for the Forerunners that it didn't even merit an entire paragraph in the book. The guy doing it was just like, yeah, just hooking up my universe-scale car battery to the system so I can build my megastructure. Don't mind me. And again, like I mentioned earlier, you know how that one edgy Catan screwed off from the galaxy and built a planet around himself? The Forerunners did the same thing and built one of their own. It's the Ark. You can see the Milky Way from it during Halo 3, and they made a bigger one before that. It just made the mistake of existing within 100,000 light years of the Flood and was destroyed. That's such a logistical feat that it's hard to even fathom what that means for the Forerunners' capabilities. Because if they built it inside the galaxy, they have the ability to move objects the size of planets around the universe at will. If they built it outside the galaxy, meanwhile, that means they have the infrastructure and technology to move such massive amounts of material around that they can build such megastructures in the infinite nothingness of extragalactic space. They could also digitize and construct mechanical bodies for people, which is what the Didact did to create the Prometheans. So if you still don't think they can match beings like the Catan, they did pretty much the same thing as what they did to the Necron tier. Relatedly, the process is pretty much the same, only you can weaponize it. They didn't even need the conversion chambers or anything like that. It was just point the damn thing in a planet and bam, instant robot army. They of course were masters of genetics and biology as well, because why not let them have that too? They would more or less mutate themselves when they reached certain milestones in their lives by integrating the DNA of other Forerunners and taking on their aspects. This also gave them much of the memories and personality of their donor, like with the Didact from Halo 4 gave his DNA to a Forerunner previously known as Bornsteller, who after that was just called the Didact. The Forerunner known as Librarian even started referring to Bornsteller as her husband after this happened, she being married to the previous Didact, of course. Oh, and they can also biologically imprint your consciousness into someone else without any soul magic. Doesn't matter what race you are either, they stuck a human into a Forerunner once. To hell with it. Give someone the memories of a dog and let it speak to the guy every now and then. They could de-evolve you too, just in case all this sounded too, progressive and scientific for you. They did that to ancient humanity after they defeated them in a war. And because most of this video is just going to be disjointed rambling about the Forerunners' capabilities, let's talk about slipspace again real quick. It'll even briefer than last time because this is a video for fun, not theoretical physics. Slipspace is actually a lot like the warp. Things can go wrong and people can straight up disappear into it. It has streams and currents that dictate how travel is done within it. It's also slower than warp travel, at least when the warp isn't spinning you back in time 1,000 years. The thing is, this applies to the UNC and the Covenant. Foreigner slipspace meanwhile is nearly instant. They could cross the entire galaxy in days if they so wish to. A Foreigner slipspace drive will never vanish someone into nothingness like a human drive would. And whether it's slipspace or not, they can teleport entire armies across massive distances. On top of all of this, they don't have to deal with the forces of hell interfering with them or causing them to appear centuries before or after the event they're responding to takes place. At the very best, last interpretation, the webway is still only equal to 4 slip space, and it can still break down and be corrupted like the warp, unlike slip space. Again, like I mentioned, you can also do this in atmosphere, which you can't do with the warp. The only reason the Covenant didn't do these in atmosphere jumps is because they don't realize just how advanced the reverse engineered Forerunner stuff is. And you can bet your Emperor bothering ass the Foreigners know what their stuff can do. And because I feel like someone might say I haven't gone enough into specifics to justify this whole video, here's a barrage of those. Their ships had weapons that cause gravity to rip apart the enemy. Each of their infantry weapons does what the Necrons do to their enemies, only faster. That is to say, tear them apart molecule by molecule. They can use antimatter weapons on their ships, which violently explodes in contact with normal matter, because that's just how that works. They had potentially up to trillions of warriors in their army at the time of the Flood War, and this was after centuries of disarming themselves due to political infighting. So unlike the Covenant, they have the numbers, power, and industry to fight with. And to top it all off, at least some of them had 6 fingers. I mean, what else is there to say? 6 fingers. Maybe they had 2 tails too. As for psychic powers, I don't think they'll be enough. The Foreigners' advantage in every other field is too great, even ignoring the fact that they can recreate psychic powers to some extent through technology alone. Sure, the Foreigners are in trouble when Magnus or Eldrad take to the field, but the average psyker who can just about throw a fireball without exploding himself is going to be turned into mincemeat. Anyways, now's probably time to give some structure to this video instead of just continuing to ramble incoherently about Foreigner capabilities. Let's see how the Foreigners interact with the factions of the 40k galaxy. And spoiler alert for what's coming up, you're going to hear some variation of the words, and then the Foreigners wipe them out pretty frequently. Let's start with the big lads. What would the interactions between the Imperium of Man and the Foreigners look like? Well, at first it would look just like the Imperium of Man's interactions with any other alien species that doesn't keel over and submit. Xeno, heretic, murder, kill, all that overused stuff. And then they would find out that, oh shit, these aliens have triple our territory and technology far beyond us. Exterminatus, what is the plural of exterminatus? Exterminati? Whatever it is, the Imperium would start dropping those like it was going out of style. Because trying to land the Imperial Guard to fight the Foreigners is just going to result in you having one less army of guardsmen. And fair's fair, a virus bomb is going to hurt anyone, Foreigners or not, especially since part 2 of a virus bombing is setting the atmosphere on fire. But the Foreigners would learn pretty quickly that Imperial ships carry planet busters and start devoting more assets to their navy. And then it would be a very rapid downhill spiral against the Imperium. Of course, the Space Marines would be involved in this. They're always involved. That being said, remember that funny little clip where the Didact drags Master Chief around like it's Gary's mod? They'd still be under heavy fire from any fight with the Foreigners, and because I'm not Games Workshop, I don't feel like giving the Space Marine plot armor. Because of the level of tech the Foreigners are working with, they're going to get cut down with a little more ceremony than the Guardsmen. Ceramite will give the Foreigners as much trouble as it does the Necrons, which is to say, thank you. Anyway, that is to say it's not going to give them much trouble at all. Plus, at a certain point, the Foreigners are going to realize that even if the Space Marines are more trouble than they're worth to fight head on, they can just annihilate their ships and worlds, cause them to bleed to death by the most mismatched form of attrition warfare. The mechanics might fare slightly better, only because of a desperate attempt to reverse engineer what few pieces of Foreigner tech they can get their hands on. The Sisters of Battle might make the Foreigners minorly confused when they gun down some lady with angel wings only for her to show right back up, but resurrective immortality is only so helpful when you just get gunned down again by some alien throwing antimatter at you like it's not a big deal. Or the energy sword gun from Halo Legends. Now that'll put some hurt on anyone. Custodies are going to cause problems for the Foreigners, but in the grand scheme of things, they still won't be helpful enough to save the Imperium because, as it turns out, 10,000 is not a very big number on a galactic scale. In a 1v1, the Custodies have more than a fair shot, but it's never going to be a 1v1 for them. But let me introduce you to a more interesting concept: the Foreigners pacifying and integrating human worlds. See, in Halo, the Foreigners stomped humanity because from their perspective, it seemed like the human race as a whole was gunning for their territory, rather than humanity cleansing Foreigner planets infected by the Flood, which was what was actually happening. But in 40k, I don't think it would take too long for them to realize that there's a whole lot of human worlds that, for whatever reason, would be more than happy to be free of Imperial control. Given that a driving motivation for the Foreigners is the mantle of responsibility, which instructs them to guide and protect the galaxy, I have no doubt that a decent amount of planets that fall to the Foreigners would do so willingly. I mean, it happens at the Tau. Surely the same thing could happen for the Foreigners. And well, yes, it does come with the caveat that the Foreigners are a bit more equal than everyone else. Once again, this is just the same as the Tau, and it still works for them. By the end of this war, I don't expect the Imperium to still be a major entity. Maybe not completely gone fully because of the Emperor, but certainly reduced to a shell of its former self. Relatedly, and admittedly this is a bit of a stretch, there's a chance that the Emperor wouldn't hate the Foreigners like other aliens. I mean, in 40k, there's the Dark Eldar, the Orcs, Tyranids, Necrons, and more. Those aliens suck. But the Foreigners, who of course would still be focused on keeping themselves powerful, would still be more than willing to focus on the greater threats of the galaxy like chaos. An interesting result of them somehow appearing in 40k could be a sort of temporary alliance with the Imperium. Because as we all know, the Imperium is a god-awful government with how it treats its people, but the guys next door sacrificing entire planets to one of four Satans are probably a lot worse for galactic peace. Of course, the Imperium is still a horrendous state, and the Emperor is, put it lightly, a bit of a control freak. So there's no way the Foreigners would tolerate the Imperium, and it would be temporary at best. That being said, it's still something I find to be an interesting idea. As for the other species, let's go. The Tau are a brief talk. The Foreigners might be able to convince the Tau to peace talks, otherwise they're going to force them back onto their home planets like they did with ancient humanity in Halo. The various other minor Xeno species would probably be turned into something between client saints and allies. The Eldar and them would likely have little reason to interact. I mean, the craft worlds in ideal circumstances sit in their own little corner of the galaxy. If the Foreigners show up and suddenly start wiping out threats to the Eldar left, right, and center, there probably wouldn't be much in the way of reasons for them to fight. Same goes for the Exodites. That being said, any fight the Eldar try to get into with the Foreigners is going to result in there being one less craft world around. Bieltan especially is going to learn the hard way that at their weakest possible power level, a civilization equal in power to the Warren Necrons just showed up. The Dark Eldar? Ha! Say goodbye, Kamara. I don't care how many black holes Vex sends their way. The Foreigners' number one priority with them is going to be to slip space rupture a Halo ring into that godforsaken place and send everyone in it to Kingdom Come. The Harlequins, meanwhile, might actually form a sort of alliance with them, since their overall goals are generally more benevolent to everyone rather than just the Eldar. The Orcs are just going to be exterminated, like, wholesale. Oh sure, they'll do their best to put up a fight, but then some Foreigner scientist is going to catapult a star at them for funsies. I wish I had more to say about them, because I do like the Orcs. War in Heaven Quark would probably give them a pretty tough fight, but modern 40k Orcs are going to tragically be pretty unceremoniously destroyed. Same likely goes for the Tyranids. Unlike the Flood, there's no mistaking this particular intergalactic swarm of locusts for a minor threat you can contain. A hive fleet is many things, but subtle is not one of them. You might say the Gene Stealer cults could be an issue, but those Ancilla the Foreigner have in their suits would pretty quickly realize the guy inside is suddenly praying to the Tyranids and alert other Foreigners to the threat. Remember, they all have one. The Tyranids, meanwhile, also don't have the same strength as the Flood. They don't expand quite as rapidly as the Flood, and they don't gain information in the same way as the Flood does. Tyranids are all about adapting to their enemy's strengths. The Flood outright steals those strengths. The Foreigners would find it much easier to deal with them. And if nothing else, they can send in the robotic armies of Sentinels, not have to worry about the whole biomass harvesting issue the Tyranids cause. There are in fact reasons that they didn't just do that with the Flood, in case you were wondering why they didn't do that in Halo lore, but we'll get to that later. The Leagues of Votann, since there's suddenly enough information on them to talk about, might get along fairly well with them. The Foreigners clearly have no problem with AI, so they might even get the Foreigners to help repair the Votann themselves. Granted, the new squads don't seem to be that much more keen on aliens than the Imperium is, and if it does lead to war, then the extra tech the Leagues have won't be enough to spare them from the Ecumenes' wrath. I don't think Chaos is going to have that much luck either. Unlike perhaps even some members of the Covenant, there's nothing to tempt the Foreigners with. Tempt them with power, they have all the power they want and more. And the ambitious among the Foreigner elite aren't stupid enough to sell their souls to demons. Tempt them with pleasure? For one, their entire mentality is ensuring the galaxies at peace with each other, which is inherently selfless. And two, they have access to almost all the pleasures anyone could ask for if they really want it. Why go for more? Because some crab-headed dude said it would feel really good, trust me, inflict plagues on them and make them suffer until they join, perhaps? Well, they're biologically immortal, and for reference, the UNSC, who would absolutely get stomped in 40k, have curing cancer as something so routine, merchant ships medbay can treat it. If the UNSC can do that, as far below the Foreigners as they are, disease is just not an issue for the Foreigners. There's nothing for Chaos to latch onto and corrupt the Foreigners with. As for actual battles, like with the Chaos Space Marines, well, see what I said would happen to normal Space Marines or how that'll turn out. Demons would do better, but not by much. Siege demons might pull some screwy stuff on the Foreigners to take a decent amount down, but not enough to balance out what Foreigners have in number and power. And if they reverse engineer Necron tech, which I have no doubt they would, they'll learn how to shut down Chaos. Hell, they might even team up with a few dynasties to push back Chaos, since the Foreigners have nothing against AI, and a few Necron dynasties aren't that bad. Speaking of, we finally have the Necrons, and oh boy, is this going to cause some colorful arguments. As well as the Krork and the Pre-Fall Eldar, the War in Heaven era Necrons could certainly put up a hell of a fight. While I still think the Foreigners are on equal footing with the Catan, the sheer amount of them around as well as the numberless legions of united Necron military would be quite the challenge to take down. The thing is, this video is all about the Foreigners facing off against modern day 40k, and the modern day Necrons are, to be frank, a shadow of their former selves, as is always the case with 40k factions except for the top, and Tyranids, I guess. They're disunified and war with each other almost as often as the Imperium blows up its own planets, and usually for even less valid reasons. While I'm sure they've mostly woken up, there's still going to be some slumber who have not and wouldn't be able to fight the Foreigners. Their weaponry is at best equal to the Foreigners, and combined with their lack of unity and the Foreigners' supreme industrial capabilities, there won't be as many Necrons fighting on the same battlefield as there will be Foreigners in their construct. Plus, slip space once again reigns supreme. They can cross the galaxy in days if they need to. They can burn down your planet, and then that same fleet can be a segmentum over by tomorrow. And to top it all off, even if you do think the Necrons are technologically superior, it's well within Foreigner capability to reverse engineer Necron technology. I mean, the Foreigners are so advanced that they consider binary primitive to them. Binary, that then even Dark Age humanity used in its tech. One Forerunner found an ancient Forerunner ship and was shocked they ever used it. That's how far they've gone beyond it, technologically speaking. The Forerunners, to throw one last bit of disconnected rambling at you, also have something called the domain. While the domain is absolutely monstrous and will be covered in a later video because this is going to be a 3-parter miniseries, the best way to simplify it is Forerunner Internet. While information can be lost in it, more recent stuff is fairly easy for the Forerunners to access. So a Forerunner can research into Necron tech, put his findings into the domain, and bam, every Forerunner in the galaxy can now know how that particular piece of technology works, what its strengths are, and most importantly for the military, how to counter it. There's far more to the domain, but for now, let's just leave it at that. And if nothing else, the Forerunners had devices accessible by individual people that could accelerate time